The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. You look at San Antonio, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Los Angeles, right there with them. They're all tied up atop the standings.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Keldon Johnson is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Collins in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. The post. pairing, Batum and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Here's George. San Antonio with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Leonard against Wembanyama. Johnson outside. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got the opening basket of the game for the Spurs.
That's a good matchup. Offense, defense. Johnson wins out.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for L.A. It's a 3-point game. Leonard on the wing. Shoots a fader. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Rockets. Pass to Leonard. Over Johnson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Batum. Wembanyama, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Zubats, a screen on Vassell. Right side Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Out to the right wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Puts it up from 12, and he drops that one in. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Fires from 18. Wembanyama, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
For 3, Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Vassell. 9 points last game out. Johnson kicks to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Collins, a screen on Batum. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
And San Antonio has possession. Wembanyama outside. Vassell sets a screen for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Batum wide open. He fires. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Jones finds Collins. Now here's Jones. Collins in the post. Zubats defending. Shot by Collins, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's George, and it's blocked.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
Wembanyama, left side. No good with the wing jumper.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Norman Powell's checked in for Los Angeles. The Spurs also with the sub. Sohan's checked in. Here's Leonard. 23 points his last outing. Drains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 9.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And let's check out stats for Westbrook. Good season for him last year. Put up about 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
San Antonio trailing here. And there's the pass to Collins. For the three. And the basket by Vassell. 5 points in the game.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Passes to Powell. Back to George. Launches from deep. And another three for the Clippers.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Wembanyama. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
On the wing, George. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Johnson. The deep three from Wembanyama. His three-pointer's off the mark. Clippers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Wembanyama, a screen on Westbrook. Vassell against Leonard. Shot from the top of the key, and that's good for 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. For 3, Westbrook. San Antonio with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And here's George. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Good D by Johnson.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Jacks up a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
Bones Highland is checked in for the Clippers. And Doris, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Nobody near Leonard. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson finds Collins. A three from Wembanyama. Buries it from three-point range. Wembanyama has got 7 points in the game.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Devontae Graham's checked in for Johnson.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. A very nice season for him last year. 11th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. George looking around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Spurs.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. Floats one up. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
Clippers trail by 8. Highland passes to Powell. George sets a screen for Powell. Hits despite the tough D.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Graham. And another basket for San Antonio.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Highland against Graham. The 3 from George. Rebound by Sohan.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Spurs leading by 8. Collins, a screen on George. Vassell with it. George picks him up. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Leonard. And the rejection by Zubac.
How without Zubats. Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Stolen by Collins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Powell finds Highland. Outside, George. Wembanyama against Leonard. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Powell off the left rim and out. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Leading by 12.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Westbrook passes to Highland. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
At his speed, Westbrook somehow still able to scan the floor and find his guys. That's nice.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Branham. Latre. Plumlee with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 35% to start the game. Martin dishes to Powell. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Good on the three-point shot.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Graham, the pass to Sohan. And Wembanyama outside. Yep, it counts. Wembanyama's got 17.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside Westbrook. From the arc. And no good. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here.
The previous play is under review.
The play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for San Antonio. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard. Here's Sohan. Good work defensively by Martin.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
He kicks to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Reset.
3 shots.
That free throw missing. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And he's good on the second. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who you know his game, and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
And he knocks down the first one. And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Highland. Jones checked in for San Antonio.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
They set the screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Clippers trail by 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Branham. Pulls up on the elbow. Batum grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Westbrook finds Batum. Batum sets a screen for Powell. Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Jones with it. Hasn't made one yet. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Branham. Shot clock at 6. Had the space there, but it's offline. And Los Angeles guys, shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Even when the defender is present, Westbrook shrugs him off, and you call that elevation, would you not?
The Spurs have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Jones with it. Westbrook picks him up. On the basket by Jones.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Powell. He had 10 points in the win against Utah. Batum sets a screen for Powell. Rebounded by the Spurs. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now here's Jones. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. For 3, Bullock sinks the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Branham. Guarded by Powell. Passes it to Bullock. Johnson surveying the floor. Tries it from 9. That shot missing. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Pass to Johnson. There's a screen. Shoots over Powell. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Branham. Kicks it to Jones. Batum against Johnson. Now the pass to Sohan. Misses the 3. And the Clippers call time here. And Doris, how about Mason Plumlee? Last season changing to shoot set shots left-handed after almost a decade in the NBA.
Kevin, this is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. To his credit, it worked. Career highs for Plumlee from the field. So much of this is about confidence.
George is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Russell Westbrook. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Pass to Martin. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Plumlee with a screen on Johnson. Martin with the bucket.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
San Antonio leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Great D that time from Batum.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
On the wing, Batum. George passes to Mann. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Jones. Wembanyama passes to Jones. Here's Sohan. Johnson outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 4. George passes to Mann. Back to George. Outside, Batum drills it from outside. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Johnson with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Wembanyama passes to Sohan.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Right wing. Outside for George. No good. That would have tied it. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Batum scanning the floor. Pass to Mann. Now Martin. Left side, George. Outside for Martin. And taken away by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Batum. On the wing, George. Covered by Vassell. That's good for George on the assist from Batum. George has got his second bucket of the night.
That was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Kicks it out to Jones. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jones has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Russell Westbrook. What's the news, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. He said it's definitely an ankle sprain and that he feels a throbbing pain. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Now, here's Batum. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
So they take the lead. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in.
And now let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. 15th in three-point shooting, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's the screen. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Plumlee, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Terrence Mann. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Reggie Bullock. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. The pass to Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Batum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Zubac against Collins. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Absolutely nothing you can do with that. Westbrook takes the challenge and will take on all comers.
Spurs shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Outside, George. Here's Leonard. And George kicks to Batum. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
.136 left in the first half of the game. And it's Vassell in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 19 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Leonard against Johnson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Takes a three, sinks the triple. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Spurs trail by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones finds Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Batum. Wembanyama, no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Jones against George. Over Jones. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over George. Can't hit from 12. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You look at Los Angeles, starting the season with 2 straight dubs, man, you know they want to keep that momentum going. And they have reason to be optimistic that it will continue.
The more you win, the more confident you become.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
Obviously, the bench gave them a big lift. To credit the front office for loading up on scorers. You can never have too many of them.
Yeah, trying to defend them, you really don't know who to take away. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And he makes all three.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue, Doris, to battle through injuries.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
Passes it to Westbrook. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Collins. They double-team Wembanyama. Collins with it. George picks him up. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson. He is hauled in by Paul George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Batum sets a screen for Westbrook. Over Jones. And again, no good by the Clippers. Puts it up from 12. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside, Batum. Going inside, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
Well, we know this about Nicholas Batum. He's about the last guy you want to send to the free throw line, above 80% for his career.
And that one falls for Batum. One thing Nicholas Batum has shown, Doris, throughout his career is his versatility.
Kevin, you love guys who are willing to take on a number of different roles and have the skill set to go ahead and execute. Batum, a guy who played 3 different positions over the course of his decade plus in the NBA, a truly selfless player.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
Here's Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. For San Antonio, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
You see Kawhi able to follow through with his shot despite the contact. So tough.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound, San Antonio.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Outside, Jones. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. 18 points for him. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting. Spurs trail by 4. Wembanyama outside. At the elbow, Collins. It's good. Collins has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Outside Leonard, beyond the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Vassell. The pass to Johnson for the lead. That one, no good. Great D that time from Batum. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Back to George. Passes it to Zubats. Over Wembanyama. That one wide left. San Antonio's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Collins. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Jones, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Leonard. Good D by Johnson.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Jones with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Johnson for the lead. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Johnson's got 10.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Westbrook finds Batum. Now Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Batum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's the pass to Collins. Jones looking for an opening. He dishes it to Johnson. Passes it to Wembanyama. And finished off by Collins.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Back to Leonard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Zubats.
Boy, when asked to take on this role, guys, Kawhi Leonard has proven to be a reliable facilitator.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Norman Powell's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Sohan's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 27. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. For San Antonio, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Collins, a screen on Leonard. A three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Leonard. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Wembanyama outside. Here's Sohan. Knocks down the three ball. Sohan's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to George from downtown. San Antonio with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tries from 7. Here's Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Outside Westbrook. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
That one good for 2. And that's 31 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. Collins with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama has got 11 points here in just the second half. And the Clippers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. And Martin is in for George. Then for the Spurs, Reggie Bullock comes in for Collins. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Wembanyama. Powell kicks to Martin. And the pass to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Leonard's got 26 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Vassell. The three-pointer, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Passes to Vassell. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And look at Vassell being relentless in the paint there. Great hustle to beat the D.
Another one falls for the Clippers.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Vassell sends a screen for Graham. Stolen by Westbrook. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Graham. Here's Sohan. He kicks to Graham. Pass to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Johnson in the corner. Shoots over Powell. And the Spurs scoring again.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Westbrook passes to Martin. Bullock with the rebound. Bullock's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Vassell. And Westbrook pulls it down.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And that one drops for him. 31 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Inside, Johnson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard draws the double. For 3, Westbrook. Bullock with the rebound. Bullock's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it to Johnson. Over Martin. A miss that time would have put him up. Tie game in Los Angeles. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then it's Jones. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. Here's George. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Martin with a screen on Jones. Westbrook, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Wembanyama passes to Bullock. Off target from three-point range. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Jones pulls it down.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Wembanyama, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Plumlee sets the pick for George. Good on the triple. And the Clippers lead by 1.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Jones the pass to Branham. Wembanyama outside. Over Plumlee. Wembanyama no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Westbrook with a screen for George. Outside Westbrook. Batum for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones from outside. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Westbrook kicks to Batum. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
From deep. Here's Plumlee. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. San Antonio calls timeout. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Norman Powell comes in for Martin. And Bones Highland subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Spurs also with the sub. Collins is checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Jones against Highland. There's the pass to Branham. Wembanyama outside. Jones for three. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. The shot by Powell, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Jones, and it's sent back by George.
What a defensive play from Paul George. Send it back, big fella.
The quick look, no good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wembanyama against the two. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, George, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Now, this is just pick-and-roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Jones against Highland. Jones drives in, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul George. And that one falls for Jones.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Morris with a screen on Jones. Highland misses. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Jones. And it's Vassell in the corner. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Collins with some nice D. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Jones. Back to Collins. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Leonard. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Jones. Here's Westbrook. Leonard on the wing, and taken away by Johnson. To take the lead, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Just a great player in the open court. Johnson moves so well and able to complete that break.
And the Clippers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Bones Highland. Spurs also with the sub. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Reggie Bullock. Left side, Westbrook. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Vassell, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. They get a hand on it. The kick out to Westbrook. Now the pass to Batum. Back to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Westbrook against Jones. Wembanyama down low. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Batum dishes to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
George against Vassell. Screen by Zubac. Unloads from 13. George, no good. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Collins wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Clippers trail. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Leonard. Shoots over Johnson. And the dunk by Zubac.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubac answers the call big time.
San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. They double-team Wembanyama. Johnson from outside, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Batum against Wembanyama. And finished off by Collins. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Yeah, you can see the trust they have in Nick Batum. So dependable in big moments.
San Antonio trailing here. Johnson outside. Leonard with the steal. Over Johnson. Again, Los Angeles.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Wembanyama looking it over. Good on the bucket. Wembanyama's got 39.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Westbrook fires away from outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Wembanyama down low. Batum's there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's George. Basket good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Wembanyama against Batum. To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's George. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here is Los Angeles now. The three from George. That doesn't go either for George. Vassell against George. There's the three. Cans the three.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Zubac with the screen for George. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the three. Collins grabs the miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Leonard kicks to Batum. From outside the arc. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
And here's Leonard from three. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him. All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.